Hey everyone, guess what? We are here with Travis and Travis. No fucking way. From Barbarous. Barbarous is Oakland, California. Correct me if I'm wrong there.
Yes, sir.
Yep,
Yep.
that's right.
It's some fucking amazing, amazing death metal. So first, go listen to them because man, this fucking album coming out August 1st on Creator Destructor Records, Initium Mors. What the fuck, dude? Wow. Like all I can say, it is fucking solid. From the opener and the way you end with coup de grace, like that just leaves you wanting fucking more. Like,
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Yeah,
hell
that's a good
yeah.
thing. That's a good thing. Right on.
Fuck yeah, it is. I'm like, I gotta see this live. Like, what the
There
fuck?
you go.
Oh yeah. So the band is like the band itself is relatively new. You guys just started like last year?
Yeah, the band's a year old, a little over a year. I think it was April of last year when we sat down, had a beer, and decided we're gonna start rocking and rolling and writing riffs. So we've accomplished a lot in a year, and we're feeling pretty damn good about it. We're very stoked on the record. We're excited to get it out and show everyone what we're made of. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's I'll probably say it 10 times through the whole interview. Like, God damn, it's a good fucking album.
yeah, we
Jesus
appreciate
Christ.
that, man.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you.
What was that catalyst to say, you know what, let's fucking do this?
Oh man. So it's actually kind of funny because we the original guitarist in the band, Cody, he brought in our guitarist Tom, who brought in our bassist Zach, who brought me into the band, and then we brought Travis into the band. And Cody had already had written like 6 songs basically before we even joined into the band. And so it was just like from the get-go, just balls to the wall. And Cody stepped away, but left his whole catalog. And it's kind of also still just behind the scenes, if you will. But we brought in also another Zach. So there's two Travises and two Zacks in the band. Um,
Very confusing.
very confusing. But yeah, I mean that's basically the inception of the band and kind of like what catapulted it. And we just thought about like how Cody wrote all the songs was like the kind of death metal that we've all been wanting to play for pretty much our entire musical careers.
Yeah,
For the last 50 fucking years. Yeah.
there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Yeah, it's got some really good like modern elements and it's got a lot of really good like throwback to, some of that fucking
There you
old
go.
school, which, for I'm sure much like you guys, when we listen to death metal, we want a little bit of that fucking throwback element because it's like odd, cuddly and warm and
right.
Well, they did it right back then, man. So, t
fuck yeah, they did.
trends come and go, and sometimes they come back, and they come back for a reason. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, I think good death metal has always been like good
yeah,
death metal. It's never went away, thank
sure,
God.
Yep.
absolutely.
Uh who like what band, what was that early fucking like death metal band or any band really that for each of you that made you go, you know what? I really just want to play music. That's what I'm gonna do.
Originally, for me, I was a guitar player for the last 15 years. So doing vocals is a brand new thing for me, which is crazy and super fun. But it was Stevie Ray Vaughan, man. I saw a live DVD of him when I was a kid, and so I knew I couldn't play like that, but I knew I wanted to play guitar. So that's kind of how I fell in love with it. But dude, after going through finding punk rock and Slipknot and all this stuff, I mean, it was really as far as like death metal is concerned, it was Cannibal, dude. Cannibal Corpse all day. It was
Oh yeah.
Bloodthirst record. Unleashing the Bloodthirsty was the song, and that dude, it just sank its teeth in me, and it's still one of my favorite songs.
Hell
So
yeah.
that's really what started it for me. But
Yeah, I've been playing drums since I was 7. So it's going on almost 28 years now. I've been playing drums. Um, I don't look it, but I am kind of young. Um, but
I was literally just thinking, damn, you're young.
Yeah, I'm only 34. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, so anyways, started playing drums when I was 7, and my dad was a roadie in the Bay Area for thrash metal bands in the 80s when thrash was just coming up and everything. So like Law's Rocket, he did some time with Metallica. He's just around the area, just helping out and roadieing when he could. So my introduction to metal was like very early on, early thrash, Black Sabbath, all that other stuff. But it wasn't until high school when I really started getting serious about drumming that I started getting turned on to like Norwegian black metal and like stuff like Demu. Like I had the original Stormblast record that was in Norwegian that like really like catapulted my love of metal. But what really got me serious was listening to the Black Dahlia Murders Nocturnal. That's
Yeah.
when I listened to Shannon Lucas playing drums, I was like, I don't care what it's going to be, I have to play like him, and I want to play like him. So that was ultimately the starting point for me. And then there's other bands down the line that have influenced me over the years, but that was definitely the starting point.
Yeah, Shannon, what a fucking beast. And
Oh
Stevie
yeah,
too. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like
Yeah,
I'm sure there are other players that are similar level. I can't say better, right? But I think
sure.
both of those folks are top of their fucking game. Um, holy fuck.
yeah,
Like, and your dad doing, roadieing. I'm a little older. I'm pushing 50. So I grew up with, those early days of the fucking thrash movement. I remember my introduction to Metallica. It was fucking Master of Puppets, and I was just like, oh my God. Uh, what do I holy shit, what is this? So like that whole fucking era for me is it gives me the warm and fuzzies because I
There you
oh
go.
fucking
yeah,
absolutely love it, Um,
Nice.
but digging into fucking death metal, like ah, Tomb of the Mutilated for me, that whole fucking album,
yeah,
that that was my kick you in the fucking balls, let's
Yeah,
do this. All right.
yeah.
Uh
There you go. Everyone has their record, man, and when you get it, you get it. And it
yeah.
just sticks with you, you know? It's like that's I love like Blink, and like Green Day and stuff, in high school and that era. That's what was around and that's what made me want to be in a band and play guitar and doing all this stuff and tour and whatever. And then yeah, once I towards the end, I think it was like 2003, 2004 or whatever, when I really found the heavy stuff. And I was like, yep, this is what I'm
This
doing.
yeah, this is where it's at. Like, and
Yeah, yeah,
no fucking shade to any of those bands because
sure.
they've done it and they've done it well. Green Day, they're 30 whatever fucking years in and still
Right.
like the absolute top. Like, good for them, you know.
Sure.
hmm
Yeah,
hmm
absolutely.
My daughter fucking loves them. Like, cool,
Yeah, right
yeah,
on. Yeah.
yeah.
whatever you want. What like look, I don't give a shit. I mean, I think most of us are that way. If you like music. It doesn't
Yeah,
fucking matter.
absolutely.
What's
Absolutely,
been
man.
like favorite live show experience where you guys fucking walk in and we're just blown away?
Mm. For me, the first concert I ever went to was the Beach Boys. And I mean, that sold me right then and there. Just live music in general,
Yeah.
that was a pretty big one. But there's some local venues around where I grew up in the Bay Area and just seeing local. One of them was All Shall Perish, the band from the Bay Area, the Oakland area, and they were, I think, on maybe their second record at the time, and that's another thing that really kind of pushed me to this is what I want to do. It was a little bit different at that time, and finally started doing the death metal thing a little bit after that, but that was an important show for me, the All Shall Perish one. So
Fuck yeah.
I in the regards of like death metal, the first death metal shows, it had to been 2009 or something like that. A buddy of mine got me a ticket, go see Trivium. Trivium was headlining this. Now Trivium's obviously more metalcore, I'm getting there.
I'm following you.
Can,
It's good.
Cannibal Corpse was on this show. Cannibal Corpse in Whitechapel. It's the first time I've ever seen Cannibal. And I'm like,
As a
yep. So I was like, okay, I've listened to Cannibal, but I've never seen him live. And I was just on the outskirts of the pit, and I think they started the show with Hammer Smash Face, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. So I literally moved myself back probably with 30, 40 people deep. And I was just watching because obviously, like the back of the room, the sound's like the best at the floor level. So I was also taking in the sound because I'm a sound nerd too. So just taking it in, I'm like, this right there, that's everything. And later down the set, Corpse Grinder is like, I dare anyone to out headbang me, and just starts windmilling his head around crazy. And I'm like, and then the whole room just explodes. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm for sure gonna die. I was a lot smaller. I was only like a buck 95. And I was like, I'm gonna get trampled, I'm gonna get kicked, I'm gonna get punched. And I went even further back and I was like, I gotta survive tonight. So that was my real first indoctrination into live death metal.
Shit, I mean that's a killer fucking indoctrination. I don't even know like how many times I've seen Cannibal Corpse at this point. It's
Mm,
you know, I I think at least 30.
nice.
Mm.
Right on.
I see him every fucking chance I get because it's with Cannibal Corpse, you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Every fucking show
Yep.
they absolutely crush.
Hmm.
Of course, George with this fucking big old neck just fucking windmill, and you're like, what the fuck, dude? Like, oh shit. Well, let's talk about the album, right?
Yeah.
Because that is why we are here. So, what is it? 10 songs, 9 songs?
Yeah, 8 songs.
8 songs. So
Mhm.
Fuck, I was totally wrong. Damn it.
You
Is there a song for like each of you guys that like stands out more than the others?
mm.
want to take one? Take the first one?
Yeah. It's actually the single that's going to be dropping tomorrow, the 3rd of July. I don't know when this is going to air, but yeah, so 7/3, the next single's coming out, and it's by Letter Steel. I don't know. I love every single song, but after Travis was done laying vocals down for By Letter Steel, it turned into the song for me. Like every other song I freaking love. I love playing them. I love listening to them. It's great, but it's just something about By Letter Steel. It's that power chorus with Travis and our guitarist Zach Weed doing unison vocals and how powerful it sounds. Like, not to mention, it's probably the shortest song on the record, I think, but it is the like biggest in your face, I feel, out of the 8 songs.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's my favorite as well, and it's funny because in the beginning we were like, "Oh, this is going to be like a filler song or whatever," And it kind of came for me, putting the vocals on at the end or whatever. I saved that one towards the end, and it kind of wrote it. It was one of those it wrote itself type of thing.
Oh.
It was really weird, but in a really very special way. Um, the title track, though, for me probably means the most. That one I really dove into and focused on every word and every line, every pattern, the whole thing, and like hyper focused on that one. And that one means a lot. They're all great. We love them all. This is one of the first projects I've been in where we enjoy meeting up and practicing constantly and just hearing the songs and listening to them and everything. But he's right, dude. That this second single's gonna
But then
that's the one.
also to bounce off of what he's saying about the title track,
Mm.
it was my least favorite track to learn and record. So it was the last song I learned going into the recording session, and I was just like kind of indifferent about it. It don't take this the wrong way, but it was so different than the rest of the songs that are written.
Yeah.
And Zach Weed ended up writing 2 of the songs. I mentioned that Cody Jones wrote 6 songs off this record. Our guitarist Zach Weed came in and filled out the rest of the record with Conscious Decomposition and Initium Mors, the title track.
Yeah.
So it was no shade to him, but it was a little bit different. I was just like, I'm not really feeling it. I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do drum wise to really bolster the song. And I kind of just went into the studio and I looked at my buddy who's our engineer, and I was like, I'm gonna wing it, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna feel it out, and it's the only way I think I'm gonna lay down something good is to just go
go
into
for it.
it. And I'm really glad that I did, because again, it's also one of those most meaningful tracks on the record for me as well.
Yeah, I think everyone in the band felt the same way because it was a little different. But I didn't know what I was going to do yet, but I had a feeling. I was like, trust me, guys. Like, I know it's a little different, but it's okay to have, it doesn't, not every song has to be, the same. And I think it's at least similar enough. And then, obviously putting my vocals on it, it will sound like the rest of the songs. But
Mhm.
I had a feeling that there's a big trim picking, like melodic chorus thing going on. And I'm like, just wait. So that was like one of the last ones I did. And everyone was like, yep, this is awesome. Let's toss it
What
on there.
that's one of I think the really cool things about this album. Like when you go into a death metal album, it's I don't want to say it's like AC/DC, right? It's the same song over and over and over, but
Sure.
Right.
it is super similar. And the thing that really sticks out about Barbarous is I don't feel like it's like that. Every song like has its own fucking identity, which is it's super fucking cool. Like uh Tools of the Trade with that
Mm.
fucking solo and the vocals over it, to
Yeah.
me
Yeah.
is like, holy fuck, dude. The it makes the listener go, "Oh, what's going on here? I have to pay attention to what is coming because you don't fucking know." It's
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
fucking cool.
Right.
That's
And I
awesome.
mean, kind of touch on that, like traditionally, you have your solo breaks where there's no vocals or anything. But to hear the cascading effect of how the layering of the guitars, and that's actually replicated live because, the beauty of technology, right? We have the quad cortex that Zach uses, so he's able to do harmonies with himself and program it, if you will, but he's still playing. It's just captured the way that it's captured. It's crazy because it breaks the norms of what like a solo section would be.
Mm.
Yeah.
Having Travis doing vocals over the top and being able to add depth and layers to what would normally be just a shred session by a guitarist. It's definitely one of those things that kind of breathes life into the track as it's progressing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. There was one guy in the band that was a little like, hey, maybe don't do vocals. And once we started kind of feeling it out at practice, everyone jumped on board with it. But I was gonna say, like, dude, for me, like, I just went gut instinct with this whole thing. Like, I've been playing guitar, doing death metal and brutal death metal and slam and all this stuff for like 15 years. And so I knew going into doing like something like vocals, I'm like, I just gotta go with the gut, man. You know what I mean? And I could hear it in my head. So I'm like, all right. So what we did was I like, stood a little bit further back from the mic. We had a little bit of effect going on. So it's kind of sitting in the background a little bit more.
Yeah.
And it's not like a traditional solo either. It's like it's very unique. And it's a really cool midsection of the song. Gives it like a little bit of a break there. But yeah, yeah, I appreciate you saying that because yeah, like I said, one of the guys was like, I don't know if you should do vocals on this part, but it worked
I
out.
think I absolutely fucking agree. I can't stop that. Um, I agree. I think it worked out great. Like I said, it grabs you and it's right in the middle of the fucking album, where I
Yeah.
think often what happens is you get to the middle of the album and the listeners starting to kind of drift off, and that fucking piece is like, yeah, hold on, come on.
There you go.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Yeah. Well, thank you, honestly.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. So what's the with Anidium Mors, what's that relationship
Mm.
with? Like the
We
song relationship.
the song relationship. Well, so the title, Travis and I, we run the band kind of behind the scenes. So we're on the phone every day, a lot, talking and you know,
Much to the
twisting,
chagrin of my wife.
yeah, twisting knobs and working, working behind the scenes and dealing with stuff. And so in 6 months in or whatever, after the majority of the songs were kind of written and I was kind of getting ready to start doing vocals, I really wanted a pretty big statement for the record title. And I didn't really have a meaning yet. I mean, it translates in English to "death is the beginning," and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. But it meant so much more writing the song itself. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you've checked out the lyrics or anything like that, but it kind of became a little bit of a personal journey almost for me with what I've been doing in life. You know, now I'm here. I was doing guitar for a long time, and like I'm obsessed with music and metal and everything. So it really meant a lot, and connecting all the other songs with it. Yeah, I don't know if I've even thought about that. I don't know if the other song titles or lyrical themes are connected with that per se. I mean, the title track itself is, through and through, the meaning of what that is. But I don't know. What do you?
So I would think that like so Initium Mors meaning death is the beginning. Like we've kind of all experienced different successes and failures with other bands. So for myself,
Yeah.
and this is one thing that I talked to Trav about when we were, discussing the album title and kind of what it means and like uh, the actual translation and everything. For myself, and I would also maybe say even our bassist Zach, because we were in a previous band together as well, and things may not have gone the way that we wanted. We ultimately left that band because of just stuff happening and everything. We joined this band and we did all this. So it's almost like breathing new life. So the death of one thing leads to life in another thing. So like those other things had to kind of pass away and, get stuffed in the grave or the crypt or whatever for us to get to the point that we're at now. Musically, is kind of where I kind of connected with the song title. To caveat off of what Trav was saying about like the song titles kind of melding together or the themes of the song titles and everything, there's kind of just this overarching vibe of like the macabre. There's death, there's gore, there's battle, there's war. And then finishing the album out is Coup de Grace, which is ultimately an homage to our demo that we released back in September last year. So we wanted to take what we had already done and breathe new life into it with this current record.
Hell yeah. So fucking deep. Holy shit.
Sorry, I'm kind of that
No,
guy.
I
Ready to deep,
absolutely
bro.
love
Ready
it,
to
dude.
deep.
I psychoanalyze basically everything. So
Hell yeah. I fucking don't. I'm like, I like the song. It's fucking dope. Let's bang our
Yeah.
heads
yeah,
and
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
crush.
That's what it's about, man. When it comes
Yeah.
down to it, we just want people fucking headbanging and circle pitting and drinking beer with us. So
And then you get the guys that are like me that are like, wait, there's a deeper meaning to everything. What they mean by this is this. And it's like, sometimes it's just about banging your head, dude. And then other times it's about like what I said. So, hey,
Yeah.
two sides of
A
the
lot
coin.
of, I hung out with a lot of people like you when I was in high school. We took a lot of acid and had a lot of conversations. Like, remember sitting on the fucking lake going, man, the man in the moon. Like, shut up, dude. I don't want to talk about the man in the fucking moon.
I'm just enjoying the vibes, man.
Yeah. Like, look at the fucking little ripples on the lake. It's cool. We're cool right here on
yeah,
Earth.
yeah.
Such good shit. So, do you guys have touring plans?
You want okay, so yeah, 100% we want to hit the road. There's nothing totally booked yet. There's stuff in the pipeline. We talk about it constantly. Some of us have kids and families and jobs and other projects and bands that we're involved with. So it's kind of all coming to a point now where this record's coming out and we got a bunch of really cool, killer, perfect banger shows that are kind of happening right around right now and when the record is released. So the idea is to try to hit the road at the end of the year, definitely next year. Um, we got a lot of friends, a lot of bands, and a lot of people we know in the industry from here all the way to fucking Europe, man. So we're gonna push it hard. But as of right now, no. But we're gonna make it happen.
All right.
more of a
Oh,
regional kind of thing as of right now.
okay.
Um,
Yeah.
we played a lot in our local area. We are finishing up some shows that we're going to be playing here in the local area. But then, with being on the West Coast, we're definitely going to be going north, definitely going to be going south, and trying to grow a fan base in the places that we hit.
Yeah.
So,
Hell
and then
yeah.
we can go further.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I feel like that's the best way to do it. You start your little circle, you build your fan base, you fucking grow a little bigger. It's like that grassroots fan base doing that is so much more solid than having that like one hit single and like,
Sure.
oh, this is great. So I think that's really wise. When you all are ready to come out east, I'll fucking help any way I can.
Right on,
Oh
man.
yeah,
We
thank you.
appreciate that. Yeah, that's really cool. It's funny because with all these other bands we've been in, it's hard to build those. Well, it was hard for us to build some of those fan bases around here. And so when we started this, we're like, we're gonna go international, we're going national, we're going everywhere we can, but here. But it ended up immediately catching fire around here. So that's really cool for me because again, I've been doing this 15 years or whatever, and local bands all day long, and so it feels good. Yeah, it really does. But we'll get out east ASAP, man. I'll tell you that right
Fuck
now,
yeah.
guaranteed.
Oh, you got to play with these dudes.
Yeah, who's
Redivider.
that? What is it?
Redivider.
Okay.
Yeah, they're fucking they're from here. So I live in Louisville,
Okay.
Okay.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
And they are God, they're like my favorite fucking death metal band right here. I fucking love these dudes.
Sick, man.
Yeah.
All right. We'll check them out.
Fuck yeah. They have, I think their debut album just is getting ready to go to the pressing plant.
Okay.
Sick.
Cool. Right on,
Fuck.
right on. Yeah.
So excited.
Hell yeah, dude.
Uh, hell yeah, brother.
Hell
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
brother.
brother.
69 420 HYB.
Oh, fuck, I love it. What what uh what band, if you guys could like pick anyone in the fucking world to like tour with, what band would
Mm,
you choose?
Oh shit.
Cannibal Corpse is off the table.
it's
Sorry.
all.
Oh.
I know, that's the one.
Well, I
Uh,
mean, Huey Lewis in the News would have been pretty cool, but he's deaf now, so
right.
uh,
I would have said Toto, but
we love 80s bangers, man. We
But
listen to that
only in
shit all the
Africa,
time. Man.
right? Like,
Yeah, yeah. uh, I mean, Black Dahlia murder's always been on our radar, I
yeah.
think. I think I could speak for the whole band when I say that. Obviously things are a little different now. But I mean, dude, that's one of those bands where, we have this conversation all the time, like, what if it's 6 weeks? Can you do it? Well, if it's Black Dahlia, I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? Like whatever it's going to take kind of thing. So
yeah.
yeah, I would say them no matter what. I mean, dude, we're still fans and we're still going to support them. And Brian's doing a great job. I've already seen them with Brian 2 or 3 times now. So that'd probably be my number one.
Yeah. That's hard, man. I mean,
We probably
Yeah.
have the same answer.
it's pretty much the same. I mean, we got I think when you were in Splat, you got the tour with Skeletal Remains.
Yeah. We did a run with
Um,
Vitriol, Skeletal, and Defeated Sanity.
and
That was cool.
we
Fuck
got to
yeah.
play a show with Skeletal Remains. So that was, really sick. I think those guys are so cool that, oh yeah, he's wearing the shirt.
It's his shirt, by the way.
Yeah, he just getting off work things, right? But yeah, I think touring with them because they're such rad dudes and they absolutely crush dicks that like that would be an amazing run to
Yeah.
do. Other than that, like if I were to choose like a bigger band, I don't know.
Cannibal. Dude.
He said it's off the table.
It's
We
off the
can't
table.
go with Cannibal.
Well, I mean, dude, to be honest, like the other predecessors, like On Death, 200 Stab Wounds, Frozen Soul, like all those bands are super cool. The Bog, I mean, all those bands are rad and would be really cool to do anything with them, to be honest.
At this point, we will take anything and everything.
Email
No.
us, please. We want a tour.
That's so funny. Dude, what about that fucking new Sanguine Sugar Bog fucking single?
I haven't heard it yet.
Uh,
I have
you,
not
you,
heard it yet.
No.
you gotta fucking listen to it.
I'll
It
listen
is
to it on my way home. Yeah.
fuck yeah. Now, Devin is got another project, Bludgeoned
Yeah.
by Deformity.
Mm.
Okay.
He he's got like I feel like he's
He,
got like 50 other fucking projects.
he's got
Uh
a lot. What's the one with the Suffo drum? Is it the Suffo drummer and the guitar player? It starts with an A. I don't think they've released anything
oh,
yet, but Devin's, yeah, he's got
Ablation.
some. Yeah. That I'm really
Yeah.
excited about.
Yeah, me too. Bludgeoned by Deformity's got Adam Jarvis in it.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
dude,
Oh,
that
Yeah, the
guy's
dude.
guy ripped, dude.
Adam is
And
chef's
he's a
kiss, dude.
sweetheart. He's a good guy.
yeah, for sure, dude. Super fun to talk to. Same with
Hmm.
Devin. Devin was a lot of fun to chat with.
Let me caveat back to your previous question, misery index. I would
There
tour
you
with
go.
Okay.
misery index.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. You hear that, Mark? Fucking
Let's make it
Adam,
happen,
all you
bro.
dudes, let's fucking do this shit. Like, bring these dudes out fucking east. Let's do it.
Dude, we're ready.
I'm fucking ready. I'm absolutely fucking ready. Have you heard by Bludgeoned by Deformity yet?
I haven't checked
No.
it out, man. Not
It's
yet. I've seen a
it's
lot of stuff about it though.
just fucking brutal death.
Yeah, that's good. I like
It's
the brutal
fucking
death metal, man.
and it's wild. Like I didn't know this was really cool. Like listening to Devin, talk about like the record. His
Mm,
fucking lyrics were like at one point he was pretty fucking religious, and the lyrics are him leaving the fucking religion.
Mm.
Just like, oh, that's fucking hell yeah. He's like,
yeah, that's
yeah,
heavy.
let's go Jesus, then fucking hail Satan. Let's like, whoa.
Yeah, that's a cool angle to do. Yeah. I'll check it out, man. All his projects seem so cool, man. And Devin
Yeah,
himself, he's a rad guy. I remember
super.
he was in it was what was his old band? I played with him a bunch, like the Las Vegas Death Fest and stuff like that. I think it was Spine Splitter or something, or it was something like that. It was his first project years ago. But anyway,
Yeah,
yeah, he's a cool guy, man.
fuck yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see like people who do the fucking music thing constantly just grow and
Yeah.
become more successful, I guess is the proper term. I don't fucking know.
Sure. Yeah.
Ah, that would be a good fucking tour, you guys in the bog. I'd see
Mm,
that.
sign me up.
Yeah.
Right now.
Oh, and and we'd have to throw Creeping Death and Frozen Soul on that just because you mentioned them. Like,
There you go.
fuck
Both
yeah,
bands are
dude.
great, man. Yeah, we're seeing Creeping Death and with a Pawn Stone and Doomsday this Saturday,
Fuck yeah.
actually in Oakland. So we're stoked on that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fucking God, what a killer show that'll be.
Mm.
Hmm.
Last time Creeping Death came through, funny enough, was with Frozen Soul and no, maybe not the last time. Maybe the time before it was fucking Frozen Soul, Sanguine Sugar Bog, Creeping Death, and Gates to Hell, maybe?
I think I remember that. That was right after the pandemic.
No, I feel like this was like last year or
Oh, okay.
23 or 24.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I
They
know
all
they're
run
all.
together
Yeah.
anymore.
The last 5 years are a blur.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Terrible
Yeah.
memory,
Yeah, there's no fucking there's like no real timeline.
Mm.
The time is so like skewed post-pandemic. So, I mean, I don't fucking know. And I like you guys, I go to so many fucking shows, they just start to like blend together. My wife's like, "What? Like what show do you got tonight?" I'm like, "I don't know, it's in the calendar. I'll be fucking back later."
Right. I'm driving that way. I'll be back by this
Yeah.
time.
Dude, I just
Yeah.
realized I've seen 3 Inches of Blood before. But like a few months ago, we went to go see them, and before that, I was like, "Yeah, I've never seen." My buddy's like, "Bro, we saw him at Summer Slaughter, like in fucking 16 or whatever. It was 26." I'm like, I don't know, I don't remember.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Oh, I went to Vegas with a good buddy of mine. We've been friends like 25 years. So we fly out to Vegas for Planet Desert Rock weekend, and this New Jersey band was playing Solace. And I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm really looking forward to seeing him." And he's like, "Dude, you fucking seen him." I'm like, I have? I'm like, when? He's like, dude, I fucking had him at, I don't know, one of the bars here, like Woody's, I think, like 20 something fucking years ago. And I know you were at the show because we were talking about blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, I guess I fucking seen him. Good shit.
Yeah, dude. I mean, what are you gonna do, man?
Like,
It is what it is.
you get old, you fucking forget like so many
Yeah, well,
shows. Oh my God.
the
What's the
booze
worst
never
show?
helps.
That's true. I don't drink anymore, so
Oh, okay.
it's all fucking water.
Yeah. Well, you got to stay hydrated. So.
Yeah. Clean out the fucking liver from like the 40 years of fucking pounding I've given it. What's the worst show you guys
Mm.
have been to?
Oh boy.
I mean, there's plenty that we've played that were real bad in our various bands over the years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worst show I've been to. Fuck, man. I did go to a show at the Oakland Metro Opera House years ago, 10, 15 years ago. It was a buddy's band that was playing. Not a lot of people were there. And the opening act were these two girls. One was playing guitar and trying to sing, like attempting to sing, and the other one was painting. And it was terrible. that, that was probably the worst one I've ever seen. But
Oh man. I couldn't even tell you. Because I most of my shows are all local shows. So if you attribute many things that go into local shows, sound, guy quality, bands that are playing. I mean, I don't want to out anybody, but there was a show about 5, 6 years ago that I fully regret paying the $17 to get into. I like I said, I don't want to name drop. I don't want to do all that, but if you're watching this, you know who you are.
mm,
Hmm.
No, yeah, but like major production stuff, I have no idea. Like every major production kind of show I've been to has been pretty spot on.
That's cool. You know, local shows, same, it's so fucking hit and miss.
right.
Sometimes you get a great sound guy and you're like, cool. And sometimes I just went to a show. I was probably like 2 or 3 months ago, and some new guy at the bar was running sound. I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. And the first two bands sounded great. And the fucking headliner, I was like, what in the fuck is going on, dude? Like it was all vocal and then it was all guitar, then it was
Mm,
all drum. And I'm like, hold on, dude.
Yeah. So
What
there
is
was
going
there
on?
was one show that my previous band played, and my bassist was who's a bassist in Barbarous. He was in the previous band. He was using. I collect gear. I buy gear. I let people use my gear. He had a bass head that I was using. We went to this local spot. They hired the security guard to run sound. I was like, "Hey, bro, I just need a DI out from the back of the bass head, send it to front of house. We're good to go." He comes back with a DI box. I'm like, all I need is an XLR cable. Microphone cable. I don't need a guitar cable going into it. Well, he still plugs it in. He plugged it into the effects loop of the bass head, which, if you know anything about putting any kind of power to anything that's not supposed to have power, boom. Yeah. And that's what happened.
mm.
So they know who they are.
Yeah,
And that was probably the worst local show that I've either seen or been a part of.
There you go.
that's
I saw Hall and Oates one time. They played four songs. That was a bit just a bummer.
Leave them
So
wanting more.
wow.
I guess, yeah. Supply and
They
demand, right?
they were too tired. They were like, cool, four, we're done. We're
Yeah,
out.
it did.
I bought tickets for my wife for to go see Fiona Apple because she loved Fiona Apple.
Nice. Right on.
And I spent some fucking good money and we're, I don't know, like row 5 or 6 or 7 or something. We're pretty fucking close. She comes out, this nice theater. She comes out, she starts playing two fucking songs, probably the worst two songs I've ever heard in my fucking life. And she looks at me and she's like, "What in the fuck is wrong with her?" I said, I don't know. Do you want to stay?" And the fucking girl, a couple people down, is like, "Would you guys shut up?" I'm like, don't worry, we're fucking leaving because this fucking sucks. Like,
Wow.
we fucking got up and walked out. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I tried to do good for you. She's like, I know. Fuck that lady. And I was like, cool.
Wow. Was she hammered or something or what?
I assume so because she was all over the fucking place walking out to her
Ah,
piano. So
bummer.
yeah, fuck that.
Mm.
She was having the time of her life though,
Oh, I'm sure.
because she got
Maybe.
paid really well.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure she got paid whether I fucking stayed or not. She's like,
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah, whatever. That's why I like metal.
There you
Like,
go.
fuck it. All right. Travis and Travis. I gotta go pick up my kid from work.
Right on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I greatly appreciate you both taking time out of your night to come fucking hang out and chat with me. I've pre-ordered the fucking album because I want
Nice,
that son of
dude.
a bitch.
Thank
Right
you.
I
on.
can't wait to get it. Um, if you guys want to chat again, I'm always up.
Oh yeah.
We appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. It was an honor to be on. And kids, don't trust your local sound guy.
Bad
No,
news.
unless you're going to Mag Bar Metal Monday. Paul typically runs sound and he fucking knows what he's doing.
Right
Fuck
on.
yeah. Thank you, Paul, for knowing what you're doing, man.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Have a great night, guys.
You
Thank you
too,
so
man.
much, bud.
Thank
You
you.
too.
See ya.